Labdien, sveiki, ciao! I'm Iveta from Latvia, and this is my channel about mainly knitting and some other small craft things which I love to do, and DIYing also, and small parts from my daily life because I try to vlog and every episode I'm putting together a vlogging part, and in the end I'm adding a chit chat part where I am telling more about my knits or any other crafts which I have done. But this time it will be more about knitting. I'm inviting you to watch a vlog.
Вот такой вот у меня план. В понедельник у меня день рождения, и мы тоже очень...
I'm knitting these socks. It's 13 minutes past midnight. Actually, I'm going to sleep. Oh my god, my fridge is so loud. I think there's living some poltergeist, but okay. I just wanted to tell you, it's a lot of brown, and still there will be a brown after that, a lot of gray, and only then some sparkle of fun. Must to say, it's a little bit boring to knit. I guess colors we will have only on feet. Well, I believe yes, socks will be beautiful, but process is too boring, at least for me. I would love to more action. Action in blue, green, mustard, rustic. Where is this action? How long should I wait? Oh. But yeah. And it's going on quite slowly. On needles 2 millimeters, but it's mindful process. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock in the evening, and I'm knitting camisole number 5. This is the next sleeve, one I have knitted already, and I will need to walk my dog one more time for this evening. Wow, at least she's sleeping and snoring, which I think is a good thing. So, okay, let's enjoy some 13 minutes with the knit. I have only... Actually, it's some minutes past midnight, and Sama is so annoying. She doesn't want to sleep. And I wanted to show you... Oh my god, how small ball I have for rest of the body. So I knitted armholes, I knitted neckline. I don't know why it doesn't feel like good. We'll see. Just let it be right now. But yeah. I need to knit out this, then I will try out. Actually, I knitted one top before, the same. Well, I hope it will look nice on the body. Planning to make something. I hope it will be possible to get what I want to get from this yarn, and yeah, I hope you will love it. In the end, my idea and overall, if I will get what I want to get. Here I decided to propagate my snake plant. There is 2 very bad leaves. I cut them off because they was ugly, and I will use this plant for new one. Here you can see how look if you grow from old one new. I'm not doing this for the first time, so eventually I'm cutting them in many pieces and put in the vase with the water, and after all just wait for the roots, and when they came out, you put this plant in pot with the soil and it's ready.
Apple pie, lazy, super easy. We'll need 4 eggs.
I'm very happy to be here. Oh, sorry, plant. To be here with you right now because it was challenging to find a time. It's Wednesday already, and I decided to change my schedule. Much better would be post my vlogs and chat episodes during the working days, and also I think for me much easier will be to film this chat part with you during the working day while my kids will be at school, because this is the last week in Latvia when we have summer break holidays. I don't feel very also free to film anything here because of my kids. They are all the time at home, and would love to film these episodes in early morning, so I have a time after all to uploading a video, because I don't know how about other YouTubers. For me it takes quite a lot of time. Maybe I have slow internet, I don't know, but somehow it can take a time. Therefore I'm now scheduled my video timing. I try to do this on Saturdays, Sundays or Mondays, also how it goes. But it would be great just to pick one day and do this. At first I was planning this was gonna be on Wednesday, but this morning I understood that I don't have a time to film because everyone is at home, and my only time is now where we have evening already, and I don't know how this will go in the end. Will this episode came out today late evening time by Latvian time, or only tomorrow morning? But we'll see. I think I will start with the finished projects. First one, it will be a camisole number 5. You see how cropped it is. I used out all 100 grams of cashmere silk yarn, and actually it was very pleasant experience. I really like this yarn, but it's very cropped, and I was thinking I wasn't sad that it's cropped. Maybe I will find this yarn and order much more to knit it longer, but we'll see. But if don't, I will use this crop top as a bralette under my knitwear, and maybe with a cardigan or with a jacket, so when it's not open it, because it's doesn't covering my body as much. I would love to till the waistline, but otherwise I really like this this top. Only this time there is some off part here in neckline. I don't know why it haven't disappeared after blocking, but well, no one will see this. Yeah, very nice. I'm planning to knit the same pattern one more time for one particular yarn, but not right now. We'll see when. And I think that will be my last one. I think I need to choose some other patterns too, but it feels quite nice that I was able to use one pattern more than one time. Nice, and I'm happy about it. Next finished project was I forgot to label, but it was from this brand Lines du Nord sock yarn. I think I will add how it calls, but socks are ready. I knitted also. I don't remember the titles, so I will write also how calls this pattern, but they are ready, and if I'm looking on the label, it seems my sock should start with this yarn, but somehow they started with this brown gradation. Must say it was quite boring to knit because I was waiting how yarn will changing colors, so because it's the important part of fun, but it turns out quite nice. I have leftover from this yarn and I think I will knit gloves for my son. They will be my first gloves ever. Yesterday I was spending some time just looking through Ravelry for some gloves patterns, free one, but in the same time I have two old books about knitting from 80s where are a lot of information about that, how you can knit socks, gloves, mittens, also sweaters, cardigans, just calculated from your measurements. And yeah, so I'm happy. I finished it just yesterday and immediately washed and blocked, and actually they are already dried and I can give it to my son. So this is the socks. Yeah, I believe that with this yarn knitting will be much more fun. I hope so, because yes, it was quite boring, but okay, I did it. If we are talking about my son, I decided to give to him this book that he could choose some pattern for hat, and in the same time he was looking through the old book and he loved some socks too, so I can show you. Eventually he chose this fjord hat, but if my first impression was very positive about this book, then now I took a deep look on this all patterns, and some of the patterns I think there is a mistakes, because they mention like that hat circumference are, I don't know, 60 centimeters. It feels something wrong with this. In the same time for this hat it's 49 centimeters. I'm calling for the smallest sizes. And also I'm super confused about gauging, about yarn choice. For me it was quite complicated that she doesn't mention for yarn how much meters in grams there is. So I need a Google for this yarn and to see what type of yarn she was using. And also there is some, I think there is also a mistake, or I don't know, should I believe to book or should I believe to Ravelry, because information are different for yarn gauge for some patterns. In Ravelry she's telling it's like fingering or spotlight, but in book she's telling it's a DK. So also I'm confused how DK yarn can be 28 stitches on 10 centimeters. It's like 28 stitches on 4 inches. I think it's not DK. I think it even looks like fingering type. How do you think? I asked it in my knitting group. Somehow this didn't came in my mind to look into Ravelry and just compare what kind of information she had put it in Ravelry and what kind in the book. So yeah,
Therefore, if you have this book, please be careful and do gauging. It would be easy if there wouldn't be like pattern, but as there is a pattern, gauging is much more complicated. I don't know how to manipulate with pattern like this to get in different type of gauge. So for me it would be much more perfect to get the same gauge which she's asking for this hat. Also my son wants these socks. I hope with socks my life will be much more easier. I really hope. And this socks too. It's so cute that he loves some things, and I would love to knit some sweater, but I will think which one. And again, yes, I'm a little bit worried about this gauging and about this information what we have in this book. If I will look to another patterns, I definitely will check out Ravelry too and feedbacks about these patterns. For this hat, I had this Flora, Drops Flora yarn. I decided to use it, and I ordered. Now Drops has a discount for alpaca type yarn, and I think I ordered the cheapest. Flora is one of the cheapest, but I really like I think it's very nice yarn. I have knitted a vest. I have knitted for my daughter for Christmas time. I held together with the Drops alpaca brushed mohair this yarn, and I have quite a lot of this because I ordered more. I was thinking I will knit a ranunculus top, but now I changed my mind. I used to change my mind, but I ordered to add for this pattern. I ordered this off-white yarn, and I will try to knit from this, but it's a fingering type yarn, so quite complicated. I hope this will go very nice. I hope I will find the perfect gauge for this project and my son will get a cute hat. I had this robe in dark purple color for I think already 3 or 4 years. I really love that knitted robe. Just adore in a cold weather. It's so nice and you can wrap in that, but I feel it's wear out quite a lot. I feel that I have that feeling that that robe is full with excess fur because it's become quite itchy, and I was thinking if I will knit for myself again a robe, maybe. So I will give it that old one for my cats or for dog. They can sleep on it. And I started. Actually, I have leftover quite a lot. This is the color which I was using for my robe before that. I have more. But I'm afraid that this will not be enough. Therefore, I decided to reuse. I had some leftovers from alpaca, brushed alpaca mohair in this color. And I have also leftover in brown. They too are very soft. This brown not so very soft, but after washing it can be a little bit softer. This is my idea. I'm adding just for reference for inspiration what I would love to knit, how I would love to add the colors, but I don't know. I'm doing this like on the go. I don't have any particular plan. I don't know how this will go in the end, and I must say I think I will need to unravel because it's super wide. Actually, well, I choose it size M. I'm knitting petite knits pattern. I think it's too big for me, so I choose it as size M only because my needles are 5.5. Yes, but in the pattern there is asked needles 7 and 6 for ribbing. And therefore I decide, okay, if I'm going down to the needles, maybe I should to up with the size, but I think it was a mistake. Therefore I just show you how I try to add the colors. I never have done this in this style, but I think it goes quite well. Okay, there is a hole, but I can like woven a thread this and there will not be a hole anymore, but I started to do this like this, but I will unravel it. Yeah, now I decided I really will unravel it, but this will gonna be my project on the go, just time to time. I hope to knit it till the cold weather. Okay, next one I don't know what's happening. I have so many ideas, inspiration. I want to knit. I casting on all the time new projects. It's crazy. I haven't done it like 2 years before. 2 years before I was only a one project knitter. Now I'm going crazy, I think, because I started to knit also a tote bag for my daughter. This type of tote bag. I have green one with light handles, and I'm planning to knit for her brown with black handles. And I think I will not using the same pattern as here I have. I will use from my favorite knitwear balaclava this pattern with braids. My daughter is wearing this. Usually in winter time it's very warm, and I think it would be quite nice a matching one. And I started to knit with I will knit this from my leftover brown yarn, and I will combine with this acrylic type mohair. It's very itchy but very hairy. I hope after washing it will be much more softer, but right now I'm combining. I have leftover from this balaclava where I was using how it calls Donegal tweed yarn held together with Tilia mohair. So, and I'm adding one thread of this horrible mohair. I'm calling it horrible mohair. And yeah, and I think it will be very nice matching set. This is one of the projects which I am now making for my kid, another one. This I knitted quite fast, just yesterday in the evening time. So I think with the braids, with this pattern, it will go much faster than with this one pattern. It was quite slowly, and yeah, I think it will be very beautiful. Also, I started, how you remember from the last time, Tessellated Pullover. This is a sample. I measured a gauge. It's a little bit bigger than 10 centimeters, like 10.5, something like this. but it's not very dramatic off. And it's only today I understood it's a bottom-up project, and I started to cast on small needles, actually 2.75 ribbing, and I'm using these two yarns together. So it's not easy to knit with the yarns where you have so many threads. They isn't spin it together like in the yarn ball, like this one. You see that there is a many threads, like maybe I think there is a four ply yarn, and this will be six ply yarn. But all threads are just separated, so you should be quite careful. And also I twisted this part at first. I needed to unravel, and it looks a little bit odd here at the beginning, but I hope this will goes away after blocking. I wasn't ready to unravel all 200 more stitches, so therefore I just started, and I'm happy to do this. I will take a part in that call which announced knitting podcaster young folks knitting. I don't remember how calls her blog. I will add it. I think everyone knows her, and yeah, I will take part because why not? If I was really planning to knit a mosaic knitting, and she's announced a call about this knit, and I think I will take a part from September 1. It will go out, and it's nice sometimes to feel part of something else. Yes, and here I'm using this green one is a merino wool from my old stash. I ordered additional one, also merino and tencel mix yarn, just to adding white tencel, because I just took what I could find closest by colors. But anyway, you can see that that light green is lighter than dark green, but it looks very beautiful anyway. And for two other colors I'm using Suri silk mohair hand dyed and sock yarn hand dyed. It's a red base sock yarn, both from shop Maruma yarns. So I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And my one of the future plans will be a hat for my son from this book, holding together these two yarns, and that's it. Have much more plans, but now I'm trying to think like a blogger actually. Now I think there is more like autumn colors right now in my work process, and I have in my idea that I want to knit two more cardigans. I have a yarn already for them both, but they are quite light with blue, cold, some shades, and also with a pinkish and something like this. And I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be my winter time project. So yeah, maybe I will not wait till the winter with this projects and start much earlier, but for now it looks quite autumn. If only this one doesn't look like autumn, but we will knit it too. And yeah, so I'm just looking, didn't I forgot something? but I think I'm not. That was my week. I will rush to upload this video for editing after I need to upload to YouTube. It's really take a time. It's very hard to think and speak in English. So excuse me, I know I have many grammar like mistakes. I'm repeating myself and cutting out because when I telling something loud, I heard that it's wrong. I told something absolutely wrong. So, but therefore I'm repeating, and after all I cutting a lot out. And yeah, it's the last week of summer, and actually I'm not feeling it very summery, only the only thing that we have quite a hot weather, and hot will gonna be also tomorrow, and next day it will be much more hotter than today. I can't wait an autumn, and much more cooler weather wouldn't be bad too if you love summer. So I hope you enjoying last days of August. And for those who are like me, waiting for autumn and next Christmas time, I hope we will have many interesting projects in the future. And yeah, let's keep do what we have started already. I hope I will have to show you much more from my projects, which are only in beginning, and some maybe forgotten one project I have, which are quite autumny. So therefore I'm telling you all goodbye. Enjoy this week, enjoy summer weather, and we will meet again in autumn. Bye.